Hey guys, if you're watching this video, hopefully you've watched the first and second one, and if you did make it through the first and second one, congratulations, you made it to the third one, and thanks for hanging in there with me, and hopefully this is helping. So now we're going to be putting the knife back together. You have your blade here with the washers already on, with the spacer in between, kind of helping you hold the washers on there, and already lubed up. You're going to have your locking bar side lubed up a bit on the inside there, and of course you're going to have all your original hardware. So moving off to the side, the blade for now, putting the Reeve Sebenza back together, you're going to be wanting to put the handles together first. So with that being said, you're going to be taking your three elongated spacers here, which the screws are going to be threading in, and you're going to be putting in the two first. Let's see if I can get that in. So as you can see, you get two in there. Set that down. We have the blue titanium backspacer, the bigger of the two, of these two. That's going to go in the back. So you just slide that over. Smaller one on the other side. So it's going to look like that. The blue titanium fat one on the back there, and the smaller, slimmer chrome one in the front there. Should look like that. And then, simple enough, you take the top and you just slide it over. So once that is done, you obviously are just going to be taking the Allen wrench, which you began with, and taking two of these screws, one at a time of course, and be screwing in the handle. If I can get it in here. Yeah. Got to be kind of delicate and careful. So you get it in there and slowly give it a little twist. Might even be easier to give it a little twist before putting the Allen wrench in. And just turn it all the way around. What's cool with these Chris Reeve knives is you don't need to over tighten. Just enough to stop and you're good to go. Don't need to go any farther. The tolerances of these knives are amazing, and you don't want to underestimate them because they're just phenomenal. Don't have to worry about it. So you don't ever want to over tighten with these. Just want to do it enough where you feel it's sturdy. Once you feel that stop, maybe just go a wee bit farther and you're good to go. No need to crank it. So now you got these both scales together, both screwed in. Lock bar should be engaged 100% all the way to the other side. That's okay. Next step is putting the blade in. So you got both washers on both sides, and you got that little spacer in between, and you're going to be taking a knife like this, and no matter how tight these screws are or what loose, it doesn't matter. This should be able to slide right in. So kind of guiding it in with your thumbs on both sides. You're going to be guiding it in between here, and the washer should be able to stay very well due to that little spacer there coming out. As you can see here, I'm going to push it in like so, and you're going to want to just even it out until you see that the hole is matched right there. Once you get to that point, you have your last and final spacer, which this last screw here is going to be threaded in, and you're going to try to place that all the way through. Just flip the knife over, set that in there, and if it doesn't fit perfectly, just give it a little wiggle. Will find its way. Oh, you know what? I apologize. I kind of skipped a step. I gotta take this out. It's not gonna fit perfectly until you move that lock bar in a little bit. So actually, what you're gonna be doing is with your thumb, you're gonna disengage the lock bar a little bit, pushing it out, and you're gonna turn the blade in just a little bit like that, and then you're gonna be lining it up because that blade needs to be able to engage in that lock bar, and it's not going to if it's all the way out, because the lock bar will be fully engaged. So you're actually going to be turning the blade a little bit like that, so it's picking up that lock bar there, so it's nice and flush with the handle. And then you're going to be taking this back spacer screw and putting it in, and that will make it easier too, so it will not go in otherwise. It looks like I'm having a little bit difficulty here. You know, this takes practice. I will have to admit I've only taken apart my Sebenzas a couple times, so be patient with me here. So once again, disengaging that lock, getting the blade turned in. It just takes patience to work this thing completely perfect, so you can get that spacer all the way through. I feel I'm almost there. Voila. There we go. After much anticipation, right? Got it nice and flush. As you can see, the blade is angled, so that lock bar is pushed up all the way. Like I said, if the blade is completely straight out, the tang is going to be pushed all the way down, and the blade isn't pushed all the way in. So you need to have the blade angled once you're pushing that cap piece in, the spacer. And you know, obviously it needs to be dead centered for you to get it all the way through. Like I said, the tolerances of this knife are extremely tight, so everything has to be perfect to maintain that balance. And you just take the last screw, put a little bit of a whirl there, you just set the knife down, and with that same Allen wrench, I got you from beginning to end, place it in there, give it a nice little spin. Like I said, just a little tight, you know, a little bit over, don't want to over tighten it. And set down your Allen wrench and move that napkin aside. Picture look familiar? This is what we began with. You got your knife and you got your tool. Let's see how it feels. Buttery smooth. Much better. I have not done my review yet on this knife. It will come, and will be much similar to that of the Sebenza. Small. You can notice here I have the pocket clip removed. That's just for the ease of sliding in and out of the leather sheath that I have here. And wow, for using that Chris Reeve grease for the first time and on camera, very successful. Feels just super, super smooth. Gotta love that click sound. Just oh so smooth. Very buttery. I can't tell you enough. Like all people say, until you get one of these in your hands, you just really can't appreciate the overall quality and tolerances and just sheer perfectness of this knife. Definitely love the Chris Reeve Sebenzas. They're great. And that lube is doing wonders. Feels amazing. Alright guys, this is part 3 and the end of that 3 video series of showing you guys how to take the Sebenza apart using nothing but a simple Allen wrench that comes with your knife in the box, and within the process also lubing up your knife a bit with the Chris Reeve grease. Any comments or questions, concerns, something I did wrong, something I did right, all criticisms are welcome, and there you go. Take it easy guys. Chris Reeve Sebenza 21 large. Taken apart, cleaned, lubed, and put together for you.